Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the new poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adrian Rich. Actually, the name is very, you can say, different over here. Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. So, what is the theme? Why Adrian Rich has written this poem? We will all come to know in this poem. Actually, Adrian Rich was an American poet. Adrian Rich was an American poet, okay, and essayist and feminist. And she is credited with experiencing the oppression of modern women. Most of her works showcase her concern about the growing number of women in the world being oppressed, tortured, and you can say traumatized. So over here we can see she was one of the most widely read and influenced poets of the second half of the 20th century, and she has tried to explore the inner feelings of a woman who is living under the dominance of man. She talks about a woman's experiences in her married life. You can see actually this poem was written in the year of or era of 1951, but I would like to say still in the society you can see that women are not given opportunities. They are still treated as somewhere. We can't say that it is going on everywhere, but somewhere they are not given opportunities. They have to be, they are forced to be, kept in the house, okay. They are not given liberties. So we will read this poem. So, and Jennifer's Tigers is a 1951 poem by American poet Adrian Rich. It appeared in her first published book of poems, A Change of World. Have you seen the advert? Have you seen one? You can see ad in the TV. That once I have seen that once cylinder is there and it says it wants change कि मुझे भी change चाहिए. So we can say many times you can see your father is enjoying Sunday, you all are enjoying Sunday, but for a lady, but for a woman the same routine schedule is on Sunday. We can see over here, okay. You all have the opportunities, you all have, you can say, rights to go out to enjoy, but have you ever asked what is the favorite sweet of your mother? What is the favorite color of your mother? Never. She always take care of you, of your family and all, but nobody take care of her. We can see in the society still. So, A Change of World told from the perspective of a anonymous speaker, the poem describes a woman, Aunt Jennifer. Here we have actually Adrian Rich has taken the name Aunt Jennifer, and Aunt Jennifer is representing all the women of society. Aunt Jennifer, who crafts vibrant tapestry panels depicting tigers to escape mentally at least her unhappy marriage. Written at a time when divorce was unexpectable. Actually, see, if a woman is not happy, she is not able to take divorce. But today we can say still today also a woman hesitates to take a divorce. Woman hesitates to take a divorce. Written at a time when a divorce was unacceptable. The poem criticizes the traditional institution of marriage, suggesting that it oppresses women. So, the message is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers is a statement of conflict in women, specifically between the impulse to freedom and imagination. See, woman wants what? Freedom. But over here we can see that she is not getting that. Aunt Jennifer wants a life that she designs on the panel. Okay, she wants a colorful, vibrant life which everyone should have the power to create. But somewhere Aunt Jennifer Aunt Jennifer was not able to enjoy that life. Why? Because the massive weight of her husband, uncle's wedding band refers to the male dominated society in which Aunt Jennifer lives. The weight of the marriage ring restricts her from expressing her feelings and to live freely. Okay, so let's start with the poem. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across the screen, bright topaz, denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in slick, chivalric certainty. Aunt Jennifer's finger fluttering through her wool, find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. When Aunt Stat, her terrified hands will lie, still ring with ordeal she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. So this is a very beautiful poem, and in this poem, very short and beautiful poem, and we are getting a beautiful message. What the poem deals with the pathetic condition of married women all over the world. Aunt Jennifer is actually the symbol of all married women who are suffering at the oppressive hands of male dominated society. Fine. So here we are getting the showcase. We are getting the showcase of women, those who are tortured, those who are oppressed in the male dominated society. So let's start with the first two lines. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz, denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in slick, chivalric certainty. So first four lines. What do they say? Okay, so we have to understand that the first stanza describes Aunt Jennifer's tigers. Aunt Jennifer's tigers. Here you can say here you can see Aunt Jennifer. Aunt Jennifer was making tigers on a screen. Okay, she was what doing? These tigers have been made by Aunt Jennifer on tapestry. Okay, though unreal, they are described as bright. Okay, bright, crystalline, proud animals that prance around their world of green, that is forest. And we can see over here that these tigers are certain of who they are and what they want. What is the main reason of writing these lines? I'll explain you. They represent fearlessness, assertion. They represent fearlessness, assertion, power, courage. Okay, these are the qualities. Actually, we can see contrast over here. See Aunt Jennifer. Okay, and we can see over here tiger. So these are the qualities. Which qualities? Fearlessness, assertion, power, courage, bravery. These are the qualities which Aunt Jennifer lacks. In fact, actually, in this poem, later on we will understand that these tigers symbolize the man who dominate the human society. But here we all are getting the opinion what that Aunt Jennifer, we can see these tigers have been made by, you can see over here hand, these tigers have been made by Aunt Jennifer on tapestry. Okay, and though unreal, they are described as bright. Actually, see over here, why do you think that Aunt Jennifer created animals that are so different from her own character? See, means Aunt Jennifer was a very shy lady. Okay, she was very coward. She वो बहुत डरपोक थी. Okay, and she was tortured by her husband. So Aunt Jennifer created tigers that are fearless and confident. They are opposite of what Aunt Jennifer is in reality. Fine. So in fact, through her creations, she wants to express her longing. She wants to express her longing for being confident and strong. The poet, through this difference, wants to emphasize the impact of oppression and you can say torture on women in a male dominated society. So basically the theme of the poem is a feminist poem and revolves around the theme of male chauvinism and gender conflicts. We can say still there as a, you can say we have gender bias attitude in this society. It also highlights the theme of victimization of the women by their male counterparts. Aunt Jennifer is victimized and suffers the oppression of her male counterpart even though he is absent. Okay, so the poet is talking about a lady. In first two lines we have gone through Aunt Jennifer's tigers sprang across the screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the man beneath the tree. They pace in slick chivalric certainty. So basically what we have understood here, the poet Adrienne Rich is talking about a lady, Aunt Jennifer, whom she addresses as Aunt Jennifer. She is what? Embroidering a piece of cloth over here. You can see, okay, a piece of cloth. It could be a tablecloth or a wall hanging. The pattern shows tigers who are jumping, moving around all over the fabric. They are bright yellow in color. You can see they are bright yellow in color. So this bright yellow color, like the color of topaz stone, use of metaphor means what? Bright topaz, use of metaphor. Okay, because a bright color shows what? Energy. Okay, bravery, courage. So the dense green forest background is their home, means they all are free. Tigers are free. So we can see contrast over here what? That Aunt Jennifer was not free. Okay, Aunt Jennifer was not free. She was not brave. She looked very dull. And they are proud and fearless citizens of the forest. Okay, so they are proud and fearless citizens of the forest. Here is a contrast between Aunt Jennifer and the tigers. The tigers are fearless, but this lady who is embroidering them is not so. The tigers look elegant, shining, and full of the gentleman's grace. But we can see that Aunt Jennifer looks very dull. Because she was terrified of the dominance of her husband in the male dominated society in which she was living. She was tortured and bonded and was denied any freedom in her life. Okay, so the tone of the poem appears to be positive and cheerful when the poet describes the tiger. But tomorrow we will see in the next stanza, in second stanza, it becomes sad and dull at times when describing Aunt Jennifer. We will see tomorrow in second and third stanza. In second stanza and third stanza, we will see what? The women's struggle against oppression, okay, in male dominated society. So this is for today, okay, and I hope that you will go through this poem and always do what? Pre-reading of the poem and then go through the slang, whatever I'm sending you, and then try to understand the poem. Still, if you feel any query, you can ask me in in the Scholar ERP or on WhatsApp. Thank you. Have a nice day.